Hello.
Hey there, Lynx. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you, Andy Rue?
Hey, it's been a good day so far. Nothing to complain about. God is good. And here we are, back from a little hiatus.
Yes. Just a little one.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what are we going to do tonight? What are we talking about tonight?
Before we get started on that, let's make sure we can get our game going.
Yeah.
As you know, we never set that up ahead of time because why would we? It's too much fun when we're actually airing live.
Hey, a comedy of errors. Let's go.
It's very true.
Let's go.
I did try to add you already.
Oh, okay. Here.
And I got an error code, and so I exited everything, and now I'm back in again.
Okay. All right. Gonna check out my library. I see that you are playing that said game.
Do you see the send message thing? And is there a message pop up that I invited you?
I do not have any notifications.
Okay, let me try again.
I cannot do that, Hal.
Oh no.
Dave. Whatever the guy's name is. Skylar.
Remote play error.
Ooh.
Oh, the remote play networking is not currently available. Please try again later. I'm not even joking. Wow. Okay.
What a joke.
Yeah, for real.
Not cool, Beans, man.
Not cool. Man.
No
all
way.
Right.
Jose.
Steam is not nice.
Maybe it's Steam and not Stranded Deep.
Yeah, because it's the Steam thing right now.
Okay.
All right. So that means that we're back to we are back to Ticket to Ride, I think.
Well, there's no way to do 2-player, or what did we do last time when we tried 2-player in game?
Oh, it's kind of a one-shot deal. Like we're not gonna get anywhere. It's like only gonna be live for that that one time.
I don't remember what happened. Why couldn't we play it? I don't understand. On multiplayer or whatever.
Because it didn't work. Like we could only play, like it worked, but we could only play that one shot. Like it's only going to be for that one time. Like it's not going to be continuous like our other game. You see what I'm saying? If I host a game, I can invite you to play it, but we're only going to be able to play that one time. We can't continue our game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So we'd have to do like a speed run.
Yeah, to see how far we could get.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate.
Well, have you been playing any other games? Probably none that I can play because I'm just on the lowly Mac.
Yeah, that's our problem. Yeah. We have a Mac dilemma because there are a lot of games we could play, but we haven't because you're on a Mac and not all of them are Mac compatible. Unless one day you got No Man's Sky.
Unless the good Lord hooked me up.
Some games are becoming more compatible. But we really need to wait till some of them go on sale.
All right, take me home, country roads.
So basically, we're back to Ticket to Ride. That's the only other game we both have. Let me try to invite you one more time.
Okay, I don't want.
Oh, it's raining here. Awesome. Yeah, I don't think it worked. I don't think it sent you an invite as I just tried it again.
Pooper scooper.
Well, I can invite anyone with just a link. I wonder if that way would work. Let's try this. Oh. Yeah, I
Hold music.
Cue the hold music. Is that what you said?
Your call is very important to us.
Oh, interesting. Continue your last hosted game. Okay. Create. Let's see if this works.
Is that the one where I fell down a crevice and
I think so.
Broke my femur?
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Pretzel stick.
So pretzel stick. All right, so this is the code. I just put it in the private chat where the code is.
Welcome to the.
Oh, there's 2 people watching us already. Oh, yeah. Please say hello. Say hello to us.
Hola.
Let yourself be known.
What's your favorite snack? Write it in the chat. Maybe it's something regional.
Oh, that's a good question.
We're trying to make this as exciting as possible. Can you send that to me in Discord?
We have David64. Thank you, sir.
Oh yeah, I think you know that guy.
I might know him. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I put it in the stream chat. So, hey, while we're waiting to try to get this game going, I would also like to encourage you all to join our Discord, One Accord the Guild. You can hang out with us, talk to us. We've got Bible studies every weekend. We've got Hangouts, get some really good conversations going. We have also a well, this is not a super build, but we do have a Minecraft event coming up also, which is one of our Bible builds. We need one that just says Minecraft. It's not Secrets of the Passover, obviously, but yeah, we would love for you. We would love for you to come join us at oneaccordtheguild.com.
It's true.
It's true.
We would love it. Absolutely would love it. Okay.
David64 says salt and vinegar chips.
Oh, that's the good thing. That's the good stuff.
But the real good ones, like
eat them until the roof of your mouth sting.
Stings. Okay, so you have to. Do you know where to go into that? You go into online and then you go to join a game.
Join a game.
And then it'll ask you for the lobby code.
Enter code. True. This is funny to say. 2209. Okay, let's see what this does. Something's happening. Joining session. Mastering Kung Fu. Mastering Kung Fu.
Let's see if you're alive in this one, shall we?
I'm alive. Thank you. No, I don't know.
We don't know.
Power of resurrection. We shall praise the Jesus. Either way. Clickety click, click, click. Oh, this is taking a long time to load. Oy vey.
It is. And I can't toggle over to that screen until it loads, apparently.
Sync save. Sync the world.
I don't know what kind of glitches there are on this one, though.
Right. Well, hopefully they fixed it since last time, or do we update it since we used this feature?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So while that's loading, we are talking about, we've been going through these, how do you want to say it? I hate to say just tongues, but we're talking about all the different ways that you can basically mess up your existence with your tongue, basically. So we're talking about taming that tongue, which is really more about taming your mind, isn't it? Because your mind is what's coming up with whatever to say. So the hasty tongue. That is tonight's. And to start out, let's read, let's see, James 1, 19 and 20. Do you want to read that, Mandy Roo? James 1, 19 and 20.
So then, my beloved brethren, brothers and sisters, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath, for the wrath of man does not produce the righteousness of God.
And then to go on to 21, go ahead and read that.
Oh, 21. We can see some little stuff on your screen there, by the way.
Oh, yeah. This stupid downloader thing.
And then the sharing notification. Therefore, lay aside all filthiness and overflow of wickedness, and receive with meekness the implanted word, which is a funny way to put that, which is able to save your soul. I want to see it. I'm trying to find another version here. Understand this, my dear brothers and sisters. You must all be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry. Don't get angry. Human anger does not produce the righteousness God desires. So get rid of all the filth and evil in your lives, and humbly accept the word God has planted in your hearts, for it has the power to save your souls.
Oh, I like that version. What version is that?
That's the NLT.
The NLT? Oh, that's a good one.
Right, yeah. planted in your heart. I love those agricultural metaphors.
I
Sometimes
do too,
metaphors
actually.
are better than anyway. Thanks for mentioning the salt and vinegar chips, because I need some chips that I can take to a picnic tomorrow night. So I'll be sure to get some salt and vinegar chips. Sounds good.
It'll be really interesting to see who likes those and who doesn't.
I'll probably get another bag of like plain or
This says that we're on day 3.
oh,
I'd like to know where we are.
Look at us. Look at us. Wait, if I pause.
Can you move?
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm going to do my controller.
I gotta remember the controls. It's all kind of different right here. It says I need to cool down, get in the shade. Get in the shade.
Options, input, player 1, apply, back, resume. Okay, this is much. Okay. Now I'm running it locally on my machine, so. Oh, here we are. I remember this.
I do not, so you've got one up on me there.
This, yes, I believe.
You've got 2 water stills though, so that's nice.
Oh, I am baking in the sun.
Yeah, we both are.
Oh,
I'm just trying to pick the spoiled fruit so that we can get the stuff out of here, so we can get more fruit. Wow, I can hear all the sound effects on your end. They're really loud.
Well, good. Do you have any?
No, I don't have them shared, because if I did, our what we're doing, like our talking, would be echoey.
Yeah, well, let me know if this gets too loud. I can always turn this down, but it is nice to have some.
Some sound is nice.
Some sound. Okay, I need to get some water here.
I went into the water to get my SPF down so I don't get burned. All right. Back to the hasty tongue.
Yes, hasty tongue. So what is it? What does hasty mean, by the way? Because we don't always use that.
We don't, do we? That's a good question. Let me find hasty. Done or acting with excessive speed or urgency.
Okay. Get my water back up, my food.
It can also mean quick-tempered. And, you know, it makes me think of a earlier one we did, which where we talked about being, now I can't say it. Impatient.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's kind of another version of being impatient.
Right. Impetuous, also.
Well, that's interesting.
I don't know if we need some flares.
It's like lightning every few seconds. It's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. That it is.
I always forget the sound effects in this game because I never have them up. I'm usually listening to books or something. If I'm playing on my own.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is a really good point, and this is one I really wanted to bring up about the hasty tongue.
Shoot.
First, I'm going to read this proverb. It says, "Do you see a man hasty in his words? There is more hope for a fool than for him." Proverbs 29:20, which actually, I'm going to come back to the other point I wanted to make, which I'm going to totally butcher this Bible name. Is it Jephthah? Jephthah? Yeah, that's the one.
Jephthah.
Okay, that's the one. In Judges, he did something that was really awful. He was so quick to agree with God that he went a step further. Like he could have just agreed with God and been like, "Yep, that's cool. I'll go do that. That's fine." But instead, he's like, "Lord, I will promise you the first thing that comes out of my house upon my return." And it was his only daughter that he promised to God then. And we actually don't know what happened to her at that point. I mean, it could have been a number of things.
Yeah, there's a lot of views on that. It's like either the most extreme was probably that, oh, he sacrificed her. It's like literally. Or you've got the idea that she basically had to
never marry.
Yeah, never marry and never bear children.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's that's thought to be the case because makes a big point out of that being his only child.
Mm-hmm.
So dark.
Yeah, I was thinking I should light this fire.
Gotta.
It seems like we should have a thing around here for lighting fires.
Oh, you know what? I think what happened was one of us did get hurt and then we had to restart from a certain point.
Oh, okay.
And that's why some of this is disorganized. It's like, I wouldn't just leave this all disorganized. You know me. I wouldn't do
that. Right? That's not how we operate.
So what was this thing that Jephthah did besides, or I guess, yeah, let's continue there.
That's all I remember of the story right now. I don't remember more details and
right. I mean, there's all kinds of other context for it. Like it's not just like it starts the story right there at, oh, he's having a good time. And the next thing that walks out the door, I'm going to sacrifice my, there's some other narrative. But the thing we want to focus on is, why is that? Did you take that light?
I did, because I'm trying to get over here to find this fire pit so I can light it.
I think I have a flashlight somewhere.
There it is. Okay. I just need to light this fire pit.
To get some water in me. I'm going to take this ration. I just ate the whole thing. Okay, good. I'm going to go for a while there.
There is 2 things of water over there. We do have.
I was pretty
water.
I was pretty low on food too, so. Oh, we have a pickaxe. I'm gonna put these tools away. Beep.
Oh, I meant to stack it. It did not stack.
Oh, stacking. I can go take out these rocks now.
That'll be helpful. While you're doing that. When I first read this, though, I mean, there was a lot of different moments that popped into my mind of the hasty tongue, you know, of times where I have been hasty. And it is kind of appalling, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that's what Paul means by we should be like sober of mind, you know, because if we're sober of mind, we're being very conscientious, I think, of how we conduct ourselves and talk to people, especially our loved ones and friends and colleagues, because that's really going to change, you know, how they talk to us.
Right.
And I think it's kind of, you know, if we wouldn't want that, then we shouldn't be doing it to others.
Yeah, there's not a good golden rule there.
I saw on Instagram the other day this woman that like 4 cops were trying to arrest her. This is in London. And
hey, can you move? Sorry.
She was with her young son, and they had just gotten off the bus, and they were just getting off the bus. She had her bus pass in hand even, and they arrested her, they were trying to arrest her. They did arrest her on the spot because they suspected her of not using her bus pass. Like, it was in her hand. It was actually in her hand, and this was all recorded because you know how people do these days. They just start recording stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wow, had they just said to her, hey, did you pay? Instead of just grabbing her, you know, pulling her son away, having one cop occupy her, I don't know, maybe 6, 7, 8-year-old son. And, you know, literally the woman had her son's backpack, obviously had like picked him up from school and had the bus pass in her hand, like she had just used it, which is appalling. They didn't even ask her. So I feel like they acted in haste, and it may have been because of her race, her gender. There's too many different reasons that they may have done it, but like, how often do we act in haste without considering the whole situation? I can think of even when I was driving down the road and I got really mad at somebody for basically blowing by me at 90 miles an hour. But who knows? They could have had an emergency going on in their car, you know? They may have been going somewhere actually important and trying to get there safely, you know, as safe as possible. Because I know there's been times where I've had somebody driving me to the ER, you know, playing speed racer down the highway. So I think it's best for us to not assume things. Even with God, we can't even assume what he has in store for us. We can't assume his promises. We know his promises if we've been reading our Bibles. Anyway, so that's what I think of when I am thinking of like acting in haste.
Right. Oh, there's a whole bunch of lanterns in this.
Oh, good. Let's spread them
Box.
out. We can spread them out.
Okay, I gotta. There's a stack of boxes over there.
I've got one over here too.
I gotta empty my pockets.
I like how there's these bushes you can just jump on top of. Oh, so funny. Oh, it didn't stay.
Yeah, I think as far as hasty tongue, I think a big part of that is sarcasm. We'll probably do a whole talk just on that, but
I think we are going to do one just on sarcasm.
yeah, because I mean that's where I see that coming out of, like, oh, I'm not considering somebody's feelings when I say anything like that, you know. It's usually like, oh, how can I use this situation to my advantage to say something that will make me look good, and you're not so worried about the feelings of somebody else.
I also wonder if the hasty tongue mindset is one of like, you're not even really thinking about what you're saying, so it may not even be true in your heart of what you're saying.
Look,
You're just acting on your emotions.
There's the bat wing. Oh my goodness.
Are there bats?
There's bats.
You know, you can kill them and eat them.
Oh, that's nice. I will not eat them. I am a vegetarian, so
even in the game.
For the most part, I don't. Yeah, they're not. They're definitely not clean animals. That's for sure.
Well, no, they're not.
They carry all kinds of varmin,
parasites.
Yeah, they're flying rats. So if you wouldn't eat a rat,
I guess it depends on how hungry I got.
I would think they're maybe a little bit cleaner than. I guess it depends where they live too, because. Oh, I found a rock. I found another rock. 24 rocks. Make a pile of.
Oh, I'm very thirsty. That still is empty.
We have a pile of lashings. Electric vehicle parts.
I think we have another friend joining us possibly here in a little bit.
Oh, yeah. What do you know? Is it the Brettmeister?
I believe so. The hasty tongue also reminds me of a sermon that my husband does. It talks about putting when you squeeze the toothpaste out of a tube,
yeah,
you cannot get it back in the tube.
I was going to mention that too. Yeah, that came to my mind.
It's out there. You know, you're not going to be able to put it back.
Put that thing back. I can jump with this box.
Might need to stack those differently.
Yeah, I'll empty my inventory and do that.
Do you have the pickaxe?
I do. There's several. This box over here to my right has another one in it.
Oh, cool. I thought I'd go try to break up this other rock I found. I think it's over here, though.
Oh, there was a rock over there, a big rock, but it's not breakable.
No, there's another one over here that is breakable.
Oh, good.
Somewhere I saw it. I just saw it like a little bit ago. Where'd it go? I was kind of disappointed to see how few rocks you got from breaking up that huge boulder.
Mm.
I would think it should be like 10, but it's only like 4 or 6. I don't know where that thing went. That's not it. That's the unbreakable one.
Babe. Label maker, feel the wrath of my label maker.
I will label everything.
Let's put one over here by the water stills.
All right, I've got light. There it is. I found it.
Okay, what else am I gonna do? What do I get now? This is organizing the video game.
Organized chaos.
Well, I just see what sparks joy, and then if it doesn't, I throw it away.
Make sure it sparks joy. If it's food, it definitely does. If it's tools, it definitely does.
Yeah.
Survival mode is like food and tools.
We love it.
All right, I got 4 rocks from that big boulder. Can you believe it? I'm so cheated. I got 6. Okay. I already had one. That's not so bad. Oh, a pile of lashing.
Yeah, I put that there.
All right. Now what? Oh, how long till daybreak?
Good. Taking care of business here.
Okay.
Just get a random machine
Oh,
part.
there he is. I'm gonna
The man, the myth, the legend.
The man, the myth, the legend. It's Tiny Tabernacle, otherwise known as Brett.
Hello.
How are you?
Bread it and forget it.
I'm sure he's never heard that one before.
Now, every time I try to tell someone my name, they're like, oh, bread? I'm like, no.
Why would somebody name their kid Bread?
I don't know.
They must
But-
really like the band.
Yeah.
Is there a band named Bread?
Yes, it's a 70s
Oh, I didn't know that.
soft rock band.
Huh. Okay.
I think I remember hearing about them.
What's some of their good hits? Or well,
Or they might be like a one-hit wonder sort of thing. They had they were popular.
no, I don't think so. I think Red Rock Band, The Guitar Man, 1972, If, 1971, Lost Without Your Love, 1977.
How
It don't
do
matter
you
to
know
me.
these things?
He's looking them up.
Yeah, it's Wikipedia. Bread was an American soft rock band from LA. They had 13 song charts on the Billboard Hot 100 between 70 and 77. Fronted by David Gates, Jimmy Griffin, and Rob Royer. David Gates, that's funny. All right. We won't. That's an inside joke there.
Apparently.
I can't really tell you what their most notable songs sound like because that's not my bag. But yeah.
So tonight, Brett, we're talking about the hasty tongue.
Oh, like think before you speak sort of thing.
Yeah, that's the kind of
Bet your
thing.
boots.
Yep.
I know in I don't know, somewhere in the New Testament, it's either Paul or Peter, something like that. It says like, or maybe it's James. He says like, everyone be slow to speak, slow to
Yeah.
speak, slow to anger, and quick to listen, or something like that. It's from
2:19 through
James.
21. We read it today.
We did read it.
Yeah, it's a good verse.
I was just reading James recently, so I think that's why I remembered it.
How do we
I have what?
how do we take this container?
Take what container?
Oh, I can break it down. Do I need an axe for this, or can I use a hammer? Because there's better hammers. Wow, I'm the Flash.
And then there's the saying, somebody putting their foot in their mouth. I think that has to do with the hasty tongue. Someone
Yeah.
speaking without thinking, that sort of thing.
Probably.
Yeah, it sounds like a Peter thing. Oh wait, where'd it go? It's not over there.
All right, I think the sun's finally starting to come out. Oh,
But one
this
of
is
the
a good comment. Let's see if I can do that. No, I can't put up on the screen. It says God designed humans with 2 ears and 1 mouth, so maybe we should be listening twice as much as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I've heard that before. Another thing is like I think there's a Bible verse that says like let all your speech be edifying and building up and that sort of thing. So it's like, when you're thinking before you speak, you want your speech to be productive towards that which is good. So it's like, you may not just want to say it's on the top of your head and like think like, is this going to be helpful to say what I'm saying and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can get caught up in the moment, whether it be in conversation with friends or when you're angry or whatever it may be, or various things like that, when your tongue might be hasty to say things it shouldn't.
Well, and when I think about like even Jonah, and he was so angry when God didn't destroy the people. Like if he had just sat down and calmed down a bit, I think he would have been okay. But he didn't. He got very angry. But like to sit and think things through,
Oh, I busted up this container.
Yeah, I think it has to do with like having a hasty tongue has to be like, it's like thinking, it's like letting yourself express yourself without filtering that expression through like a Christ-like manner. It's like expressing yourself, but not doing it in a Christ-like way. You're not thinking about the way that you are expressing yourself. You're just letting it go. You're not saying, oh, I need to act Christ-like, and using that filter of your expression and sort of things.
Mm-hmm. So what could a person do when they're in that situation and they're really wanting to say something that they could regret? Like, how could they combat that urge in the moment?
Well, I would say there's different kinds of situations that people encounter in their life and differing levels of difficulty to conduct yourself in a wise manner, I guess. But like the first thing that we should all be doing is reading our Bibles so that we are able to communicate in a Christ-like way. So the more you read your Bible, the more you're going to be familiar with the Word of God and that sort of thing, and know how to communicate according to truth and according to wisdom and stuff like that. So you'll actually know what to say in those sorts of situations. But like I said, there's different levels of difficulty with different situations in life, and So like, I don't know how to speak in necessarily every situation, but the more we know of the way of wisdom, the more we are able to conduct ourselves according to it, and that goes along with speech as well.
Yeah.
Very well said.
Precision of language.
Andy Rue, could you go save? It just dawned on me we haven't saved.
Oh, I'm out in the water kind of here. 1 second.
Me too. I'm out in the water. And as I was seeing sharks, I was just like, we haven't saved. We should save the game. Okay, I'm headed back to shore.
Oh, there's a flare gun in there. Praise the Lord.
I don't know. We don't really do much.
I know. There's some sarcasm for me.
Oh, okay. All right, game is saved. Yay.
Thank you. Oh, that didn't even interrupt me. That's a nice thing there.
Oh, I guess that's the good thing about this method.
Oh, I don't need rations.
Although, you know what I'd like to see if it works now that I've saved? I would like to...
Oh, wait, didn't I die in this one? And that's why we... Okay,
you fell from a great height, I think.
I heard this guy say this thing once. He's a guitar YouTuber and he's kind of silly, but one of the things that he was saying, he said the better we understand reality, the more able we are to interface with it, or something like that. It was interesting. That was like, the better you understand reality, the better you are able to like conduct yourself within the context of that reality and interface with it.
Yeah,
so
totally.
Thinking about that.
Totally.
I was thinking about how like Satan is like disorienting everybody from the true nature of reality, trying to keep people from interfacing with it, like, properly, basically. But yeah,
I get it. Yeah. I feel like going to that other island over there.
I was just thinking that. I just got these. I'm going to save again. I just grabbed, I've got my tools, my main tools, and I just grabbed some empty boxes.
Okay, there's still empty boxes on the other
Are there?
side of the island.
Oh, no, those are the ones I grabbed. Those
Yeah.
are the ones I grabbed.
You grabbed all those?
Mm-hmm. There's 4.
Okay, I think there are some empty ones in the middle.
Okay, well, you can grab them and come join me. Oh, hey, Michael G. He says, I found that I've been in situations where I'm angry and I want to give someone a piece of my mind, but then I'm reminded to give those feelings to God instead. Oh, that's a good point. He cools my anger so I no longer need to speak out. Oh, hey. I like that. I like that.
That's awesome.
So you're just remembering to say, God, I cannot handle these feelings right now, but you can. All right, I'm in the raft. I don't know where you are, but...
let me... I guess I don't need this hammer. Probably fine.
Yeah, I don't think you need a hammer. David 64 says, Romans 8:9, but you are not ruled by your sinful selves. You are ruled by the Spirit. If that Spirit of God really lives in you, but the person who does not have the Spirit of Christ does not belong to Christ. He says we have to be led by the Spirit instead of our own desires to respond. So we don't respond. I think he means don't respond hastily in anger.
Ooh, my physical went up.
Also,
you can swim out to me. Oh, there
I
you
am.
are.
One of the things is that Jesus says the Holy Spirit, like there's 2 things. Like one thing that Jesus says the Spirit of the Father or whatever, the Holy Spirit will give you the utterance when you're like brought before the people, the courts and all that sort of stuff. But he also says that the Holy Spirit will bring things to your remembrance that he has said, which is basically just the whole Bible, because the whole Bible is essentially the word of God. Right. So he'll bring things from the Bible to your remembrance. So I believe like in situations where you need it, then you can pray and God will bring things to remembrance from His Word and that sort of thing in various situations for you to
But
say
I've
the
even
right
had
thing.
that when I'm counseling people. I've, like a friend needs some counsel with something, or, they need some help with something. And I've been like, God, I really don't know what to say here. I have no idea. Please just guide the conversation, like right before I talk to them. And there are things that pop out of my mouth and I'm just like, wow, God, that was awesome. I know that wasn't me because there is no way that would like just flow off my tongue really easily like that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it can happen anytime. I was just saying it would probably apply in the context of you being angry or hasty tongue sort of thing too as well. But it can happen whenever, just whenever it happens in every context, I guess. But that would be another one which would apply for a hasty tongue. So
these waves are really making our trip slow. Like really slow. Why are you dropping? No, don't drop those. You'll sink us. You literally will put us uneven. Pick it up. You got to pick it up.
Okay, hold on a second. How do I pick it up?
Well,
hold on a second. It's skipping all around.
I think you're on the ocean. There's not much holding on. It's just waves.
I know, but when you drop things into it makes it harder to control. And he dropped an item in there. Oh, great. Now I fell out of the raft.
I'm just going to sit here like this.
Please. Thank you.
I didn't know that would happen. I was just trying to see if the ration would stay in place.
Your survivor people must be really intense because they can like take anything. If a normal person fell in the ocean like that, they'd be a goner.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Michael G says, without trying to get too off topic, I find God speaks to me by putting hymns into my mind, and the lyrics of those hymns speak to the very situations that I'm in. Oh, that's really cool.
That's neat.
I think sometimes, like, I'll say something that I think is biblical or that I believe. I think sometimes God reminds me of things that I've said before for myself. Like, I say things in prayer or whatever, like that, or say things, and then like it'll come to my memory, like, oh yeah, I said that, and I agree with it. And I think it's true, but maybe something that I said something, and then like I'm struggling with something or not living up to what I said or whatever it may be, and things along those lines.
So what I'm hearing is that in a lot of various situations, God's really come through for all of us.
Yeah, that's one thing that I think about is like, like people who don't acknowledge spiritual stuff and things along those lines. It's like because they say, where's the evidence? Where's this? Where's that? Or whatever. It's like, I think like supernatural things, whether they be good or evil, happen all the time. They're just not on the mainstream news. They're not top level, but they're all happening all the time under the surface and that sort of thing. So it's like the world is filled with supernatural experiences, whether they be good or evil. They're just not top level. They're under the surface. That's just something that I think about is interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this stuff happens with other people as well or whatever, and that sort of thing. So it's like encouraging and builds up your faith sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. I think it's funny how often I hear your controller.
Sit really close. Ooh. There's a snake. A snake?
A sneaky snake.
Oh.
Danger noodle.
Danger.
Danger noodle.
Nope on a rope.
Nope on a rope.
He is just trying to bite the living daylights out of me there. Bless your heart.
The only thing I don't like about this version is we can't like see both of us playing at the same time. Like we're not split screen.
Yeah, and it's I'd have to do some gymnastics to get the screen sharing working on this computer. So okay, this island's really not that big.
All right.
Lynx's screen looking out at the ocean looks pretty intimidating.
Like that?
Yeah, I would not want to be there. That'd be scary.
I know. It would be quite terrifying. That is not the button I want. Is it this one? No. Okay. Oh, it is that button. Okay.
This topic about the tongue that we're talking about reminds me of that. But also in James, because I was recently reading James, it talks about, the tongue, every animal under the sun or whatever, and all that has been mastered, but no man can master the tongue. And it's like, he goes on this discourse about the tongue. I can't remember everything that it says, but it's interesting.
Ooh, there's this metal bridge.
There's a metal bridge?
Yeah, I was gonna say look at me, but you can't.
I can't. I can try to find you.
There's no room in my inventory.
Oh, hello. There you are. This is the metal bridge, everyone. Hey, carpeted scrap. Hello.
So what were you looking for when you came to this island specifically?
Just resources. Whatever we can find.
It's a harvest mission.
But not a moon.
Not a moon.
No.
There's another band thing.
You're
That's
killing me,
Neil
Smalls.
Young album.
Yeah. And I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon.
Oh, it's a pig.
It's a pig. Hello, little pig. Let me come in. My inventory, she is full.
Boars are scary. I've heard that like boars are what pigs really look like, but like domesticated, they turn into pigs or something like that. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've heard.
I think they're actually different species.
Okay.
Like they're in the same family, but I think they're different because boars have husks on them, like big tusks.
I don't know. I've heard that. I heard that in the wild, that's what pigs turn into. But then when you domesticate them, like they turn into pigs. They lose their tusk and
well,
become wimpy.
It might be. They may be genetic cousins too. But yeah, I mean, it's not like you take. It's not like that. It's the same pig or the same boar. It's
over time, like dogs and wolves sort of thing. Like,
right. The gene expression becomes different.
Boars always scared me. Like they bite and all that sort of stuff.
Oh. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm enjoying this experience much more because it runs better on my machine rather than
oh really?
Play share. Yeah, it's
interesting.
Yeah, rather than the horrible frame rate that I get with through the internet. Oh, you actually found a structure.
Yeah.
It's like a half sunken boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I think I can.
Sometimes there's a way into the hole down below.
Like the different names of a ship like always confused me. It's like this is the boat, this is the hull, this is the whatever. Oh,
Starboard.
Yeah, it's like always it's confusing. All the names they have for it.
Starburst.
Mm-hmm. Did you bring a pickaxe?
I did.
Okay, I keep seeing rocks that there's quite a few of the rocks that need a pickaxe.
I got a box of rocks right over here waiting for you.
Yay! I've picked up some. There's some stuff I'm gonna have to go back for on that ship that I could not get.
So does your character have like a weight limit that of it can carry, or does it have a limited number of bag space?
Yeah, slot limit.
We can carry like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically 9 things plus 1 in our hand.
Okay, could that be 9 crates? Could you carry 9 crates?
Yeah,
like
you can.
Put the things in crates and then
Yep.
carry all crates.
Yep. That's exactly what we do. We break the laws of physics every time we play.
Yeah, I know in some games they have like a weight limit. Like there's various fantasy games where you have like a weight limit or a limited number of bag space.
There's a slot limit.
Yeah,
Mostly, not a weight. I don't know if there's calculates in that way.
because I know like in Elder Scrolls or whatever there was a weight limit for the characters and that sort of thing. But like in World of Warcraft, you have a limited number of bag space, so there's different ways of doing it.
Yeah, we seem to be on a slot system. That little pig.
There's a graphical glitch, if I ever saw one.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few in this game. They can be quite hilarious though.
Driftwood.
Driftwood sounds like a song title's name.
I'm pretty sure there are songs by that name. Just go on YouTube or Spotify.
Katie and Driftwood by the band. It's my personal favorite.
The band.
The band. Robbie Robertson. Levon. What's his name?
Okay, it's really dark now, and I don't have anything to view anything with.
Watch out.
It's darker for you guys than it is on my screen, but it's really dark.
I can't see anything. Like I don't know how you can see.
It's really dark. Oh, look at the moon.
Now I can see a little. You could cheat and turn the brightness up on your screen or something like that. Turn up the contrast or whatever it may be or something.
Oh, yeah. I've never done that in this game. There's a different game I've done that in. Okay, well, there is Mr. Andy Roo. Hooray!
So have you guys built your island empire like the Swiss Family Robinson yet?
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
Oh, I should see. I need everything.
Those fishing spears really don't seem to be doing anything.
They do if you're like trying to get a shark or something.
Well, that's my point. We're not I'm not really doing anything with sharks.
No. Ooh, dock. Or if you're trying to get crab, it works for catching crab too.
Crab Ragoon.
I was always confused if Crab Rangoon always had actual crab in it, or it was just called that because it looks like a crab.
That's a good point. I think
Hi.
they did have crab in them. It probably was fake crab though, which is actually like Alaskan pollock or something.
It's similar to chicken nuggets where they grind it up and turn it into a paste and then make it into a constituted meat type product.
That sounds absolutely revolting.
Exactly. Hey, who's that?
I'm trying to get this barrel, but it's stuck.
Maybe with our powers combined, I'm Captain Planet. I will beat it into submission.
I've kicked over like 4 of those over the edge.
Oh, wait. There we go.
Did you get it? You can jump over the edge and not get hurt. I did.
Those 90s cartoons were like the best. They had the best cartoons, like, you know, Darkwing Duck, all those sorts of things. Rescue Rangers, all that stuff.
Oh, I liked Rescue Rangers. Now I want to sing the theme song, but I won't because I don't want to get muted.
They're watching.
It's true.
And there was SWAT Cats. That was a good one too.
Yeah.
I don't know what that one is.
Yeah. That's a Cartoon Network.
Oh, that's why.
A bunch of anthropomorphized mechanics that had a jet fighter launch pad under their shop or whatever.
Yeah, it's like they flew around jets. They were cats, but they were cats, like human-like cats that flew around in jets. Yeah,
Sorry,
and like fought stuff. Yeah.
Sorry, that was just very succinct description.
I can't remember. I can't remember what they were doing.
Funny.
I can't remember what they were doing, but they were like fighting bad guys flying around jets.
Right.
And they were cats that were humanoid cats. Sort of
the classic struggle between good and evil. Well, this harvest did not bring much fruit.
Did you get the rocks? Use the pickaxe to get the rocks?
I did get some rocks. And there is a whole crate of rocks over there.
There's another one over here. The rock to pickaxe.
Do we actually do anything with those barrels, or we just leave them there until we build something?
We have to build a raft and then use that raft to go back.
I don't think we've ever built a raft.
Well, I have, but not
in this
here.
Well, together in this game.
Okay, I'll hold the light and you. There you go. Get that rock.
Watch it go.
Bye-bye, rock.
Look at that. Is that a Unreal Engine Quixel scan or whatever?
Probably.
I remember like I used to play World of Warcraft, and like they had they would have gathering nodes. Like you would go gather resources, like you'd kill animals to like skin them, and you'd like you'd go mine and find these mining nodes of various metals and all that sort of stuff, and herbs that you would find. So people would there's like very fast classes like the druid. They could turn into different forms and that were faster, like a cheetah or a bird. And they would always go around and like steal nodes from people, and people would get really mad. They'd be like about to run up to this mining node, and a druid would fly in and like steal it from them. And they would get really mad. That's what reminded me of, is him sitting there mining the thing. They changed that now, but that's what it used to be.
Mind your own business.
That's
what you need to say to them. I'm gonna chop this tree in the dark. You can see me chopping the tree in the dark.
Hey, this fruit is not spoiled yet. Come over here and grab some fruit.
What kind of fruit is it?
Called a quaya.
It always blows my mind about all the fruits around the world, because I think like apples, oranges, grapes,
Andy Roo.
whatever.
Andy Roo, come over here and eat this fruit. Hurry before it spoils.
Where are you?
Over
But
here.
there's all these crazy fruits that nobody's ever heard of, at least in America,
there.
that are all around the world.
See, it's yellow on this tree right here. Come around on this side where I was. Do you see it?
Yeah, it's.
And eat it right away, because it spoils quickly. I just unplugged myself, didn't I? Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Good on food. Almost full. Water.
I need more water. I have to drink some more coconuts.
Oh, I've got a coconut.
I've got coconut.
Get back here, coconut. No, I guess I'll keep this because you got 2 already. You'll be sick in no time.
I'm okay. I've got 5 now.
Checking on your Fitbit.
Yeah, checking my Fitbit.
Smartwatch. All right. Well, this island wasn't that productive.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
You never know till you try.
Yeah. It was the worst island so far.
So far. Ominous words.
I don't really know why we'll need so many rocks.
Because they're not like replenishable. Like they, wood and stuff replenishes, but the rocks don't. And there is stuff to build that will require rocks. And every time you build a new tool for building, you have to have rock.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
how do I tell what the level of an axe is?
Oh.
Or pickaxe?
Man, I just found
Let's see,
some
what
more
can
rocks. If you go to make another tool, it'll show you your current tool situation.
Oh, that's what it is. What are we at here?
But we've got a lot of fibrous leaves, so that's been really good on this island, which is good for making water.
Well, apparently I'm still at level 1. What do I need to do to get to level 2?
Swim a really long way.
Do some more building apparently. So
does your character level up, or like does your tools level up?
You can't see it, but I'm looking at my watch right now, and yeah, there's harvesting, there's strength, and then there's building, or yeah, like your building level. And I need to, I guess, build more stuff in order to.
Here, I'll show you. So see how like my cooking is not, hunting is almost nil.
I'm below 2 bars.
So you have to like build up your skills.
Right.
Oh,
so
okay.
I gotta
So you
find
level up
something
your
to build.
skills. That's cool.
Yeah, me.
Do your stats also go up? Like you get more health and more stamina or whatever it may be, and all that sort of stuff. So.
Not really.
Good question. I don't know. That's funny that there's just one buoy ball there. Where did you find it?
In the crevice. This is like Pitfall. There's some more buoys over there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, they're kind of sitting on a ledge. I'm gonna go over there now.
There's another rock to break up.
Sweet. Oh, I don't have my flashlight.
Oh no, we got an error.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm still on.
Oh, okay. I'm back.
We're not using remote play.
Well, I got a pop-up error thing that came up. But I'm back.
Haste makes waste. That's a common saying.
Can you have pets in this game? Like, can you like?
No.
That would be
I
cool.
wish.
Like have a dog that would like fight.
You can play
Make
Pokemon?
friends with a shark. I wonder if there's anything up there. I'm very tempted to try to figure out a way up there. But I don't want to break anything because we don't have a save thing. We should build a save thing here.
Okay. Can I do that?
Yeah, go for it. Please do.
I need to get some corrugated metal.
How do you guys keep track of what islands you've been to and what you haven't been to?
So there is a cartography at the beginning of the game. And in the cartography, it highlights kind of where you're at in a roundabout way. When I first started playing this game, before I figured out the cartography thing, I literally was drawing a map to try to figure out where I'd been and where I was going. And to be honest, I still do that just because it's kind of easier to help me remember.
It's always funny when you have to keep notes about a game that you're playing or something like that. Because I remember, like, when I was playing D&D with my uncle and my cousins, it was like you had to actually take notes of like the things that were said during the game session so that you would remember what happened before.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I never took notes, but my aunt did. So. So someone was taking notes. I wasn't taking notes. I remembered some things, but it was useful to have somebody who was taking notes.
Please minute this game and make sure that everybody's playing accordingly.
Right. What am I looking at? Short-term memory. I'm building a thing. Yeah, okay, never mind.
You're building a save thing.
What do I need? A couple sticks?
You need
a palm.
You need 4 palms, 3 sticks, and 1 lashing. So 4 palm fronds, 3 wood, and 1 lashing.
Oh, that tree fell very slowly.
Yeah, gravity is funny sometimes.
I always wonder if gravity is real or if it's God keeping everything in place. Like, is God holding everything in place, or is like gravity real? Like I know obviously like the mechanic of gravity is real. Like, what is it? Is it God holding things in place, or is it actually like a force that He created?
Well, it has to do with mass, and physics are really funny.
I was just thinking. I think because God says, the Bible says that Christ is upholding all the worlds by His will. So it's like,
right.
is He physically, like, tangibly, like, doing it, or is it like literally like a force that he created that holds it in place or something? So I don't know.
I would imagine that it's a force that he created just because he can. I'm guessing.
Well, at least the way that we experience here on planet Earth. Miss Sparkles, hey.
Hello.
She says, I think it's something he has set in motion. Yeah, I mean, I think physics in the rest of the universe and due to God's presence are a little bit different, actually. And we're kind of getting the short end of the stick because we kind of get the safe mode version of
safe mode
of the universe. No, it's like, I've got like the low power mode on my phone, and it's like, oh shoot, I'm below 20%. I'm going to turn on the low power mode. But it's kind of like and why it seems, this world, why it seems like a simulation sometimes to some scientists when they do experiments is because we get the great value version of the universe because the artisanal premium universe pack, we did not unlock it yet.
I'm sorry. It's funny because it's so true. Hey, I just found a tarp. Those are rare.
Ooh, hey, tarp. What do you know?
Tarp. It's Miss Sparkles.
We love you, Miss Sparkles, especially me.
Especially him, yes, but we love you too.
Let's see. I'm not making a crude hoe. I love that joke. I am making a...
I really would like to get that pig because I would like its hide.
Oh, cool. A sleep shelter. Oh, what do I need
for you? Bad for the pig.
Good for me.
What do I need for lashing? I need...
you need 4 fibrous leaves.
4 fibrous leaves and a partridge and a pear tree. And...
it's really funny because when she says hi, like I can hear her voice. The way she says it. When we hear each other's voices, I always start reading everybody's comments in their voice. Like even Michael's, I can read it in his voice.
Yes.
It's like this person's voice is now a part of my brain, and it will forever be. This stick is floating, you guys. It's floating, and look, it's wiggling. It can't decide whether to fall or stay up and floating.
Are you trying to get up there?
I was I'm chasing this boar, this little baby boar.
Baby boar, baby boar. Oh, I picked that stick up, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
She's over here chasing this little pig. It's hilarious.
Little pig.
I got it a couple times. I gotta get it. Like I don't know how many times I have to hit it, but I know I got it because I saw the blood. Come on.
She needs a net. That's what you need.
I don't think there is a net for that in this game. No, these trees are in my way though. Go away.
Oh, I got a stick out of that. I wanted to.
Did you make a save thing yet?
No, I'm trying to get some fibrous root.
They're in the boxes. You don't need to go find them. You just need to go to the boxes where I've put them all. Go to the boxes. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Okay, well, I'm going to be a lumberjack now. I'll just carry this log around.
It's like stuck in the rock. Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh, yay. Hold to skin.
I've never heard you so excited about killing an animal.
Because I know what it'll help us get in the game. It says I don't have room for the rawhide. What?
You're going to have to go like 7 days outside the camp to remain unclean or something.
You just killed a pig. I can't believe
a dead pig.
You have dishonored your family by killing the pig and becoming unclean. Oh, look, there's a lashing.
I can't grab it now. What in the world?
That's what I always thought. I was like, okay, so like, the Bible says that if you touch a dead, unclean animal, you're like unclean and you have to like wash your hands and like stay away from people or something like that. So I was like, but what if they made Bibles with like pig leather? Like, what would that do? Because it's still technically the corpse. Would that be bad? Like, I don't know. Like how that would work.
Flat terrain here. I'm gonna put this up here a little ways.
Now we need to build a fire pit so we can roast this pig.
Okay, come back. Can you come back over here towards the shelter that I built here near the raft?
I don't think you need me over there to save.
It said you need to be here. Okay, do you want to save or no, I'm sorry, save.
See, I got rawhide now.
This is supposed to give you some kind of feedback because
I already did it. I already saved. It keeps saying over and over, game saved.
Oh, good.
You've done it multiple times now.
Oh, okay. Oh, it doesn't pop up on my screen, so.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, I'm gonna make this fire pit right here so we can roast this pig.
Sweet. I'll be a virtual carnivore.
A virtual carnivore. The vegan will be virtually not vegan.
Well, sometimes at home I'm virtually not vegan.
Okay. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Barely vegan?
I think sometimes he eats meat.
Sweet. A mystery box.
A spit. I don't think I have all the things to do.
Whoa, they exploded.
What exploded?
I got the buoy balls.
Oh, they explode?
Yeah, well, I have to hack them apart because they're all stuck together.
Oh, yeah, I get you now. Okay.
Yeah, so there's one still over there. Let's see. I'm on the opposite. Gotta go through. I mean, this is kind of cool. This little island has got this chasm running through it. Oh, we made a little house on the prairie.
Oh, I can only put one piece of meat on there? Oh, that's silly. Okay.
Oh my goodness, the title on this mystery box is Dead X. Here's the mystery box.
Oh, you found the mystery box?
Put it back.
I will. I'm just showing people on the screen.
Oh, okay. I found it. It's mine. There's my hasty speaking for.
Where did you find it?
What's the mystery box?
I don't know. Maybe we need it at the end of the game. Keep it with us.
Maybe it's just like a Wilson, a talisman. I learned a new term for a trope called a talisman.
What's a trope?
A trope is a common theme or object or
it's like elves
mechanic.
For like fantasy.
Mechanic. Well, it can be lots of things. So you've got like the in anime, like it would be the mechanic guy, and then the guy who's good with guns, and or the girl who's good with explosives, or kind of archetypes.
It's kind of like common elements that are found in a genre of something.
Right.
That, from my understanding, to like elves and dwarves for fantasy books and
not just that, but it can deal with, like, you've got the MacGuffin, which is the object that they're trying to find. It could really be anything, and it's just depending on the way that the writers write the story. It could be something like the Dial of Destiny, or the Crystal Skull, or the Ark of the Covenant. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's just the thing that they're the goal that they're trying to work for, and that's why the journey is more important than the destination.
And there's like storytelling tropes too. Like there's like the it's like the Italian Job. I forget what it's called. It's called like the heist storytelling trope and that sort of thing. And there's the hero's journey and all those different kinds of tropes and the rags to riches trope and that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess
she's a high-powered businesswoman. Oh, that's what I want. Do I have to eat something?
There's some coconuts I just did behind you that are empty, but you could chop them up and eat them.
Chop, chop.
Oh, I leveled up my cooking. One of these is done. Cooked.
No, I
Here.
need water.
Here, have some meat. Here.
No, I need water.
Well, you're gonna have to get some coconuts.
But knowing the storytelling tropes is really interesting because if you know the storytelling tropes, you see a lot of the plot lines of a lot of the common movies and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's
I know
all
a certain
over...
somebody who points those out every single time we watch anything.
Is your husband?
Oh, here's what's gonna happen now. Oh, this is what's gonna happen. Oh, yep. Now the problem is now I can't stop seeing them. So
right. Oh, there's the threshold guardian. Right. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's specifically a trope within the Campbellian hero's journey, where it's like the person that the hero meets that helps them continue on to the rest of their journey. For Luke Skywalker, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh yeah.
For Harry Potter, it's Hagrid. And the Sorcerer's Stone, it's what else?
And the orphan farm boy is usually is a trope too. It's like
right
where the start of the story, it's always this orphan and he's a farm boy and he goes on this big journey. He gets called out into the world for this hero's journey sort of thing.
Yeah. For Jesus, I'd say it's like John the Baptist.
Oh.
Is the threshold guardian.
That's interesting.
It's like he doesn't start his ministry until then. I gotta eat something or I'm gonna start dying here, so I guess I better just eat this ration.
No, I just cooked some pig for you.
No, I need water, not meat. And I don't know where. Did you put it down here somewhere? Because I don't see it.
No, there's one still on the spit.
On the bobby.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the bobby. Pick it off the pit. Well, I'm good on food.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to go drop these things off and then dive because I see some things that are probably out there.
Okay. Well, it is 9 o'clock right now, so.
Okay. Can you save, or I have to be over there?
9:05.
Ooh, there is something over here.
That's me yawning.
It was a musical yawn.
Very much so. That's what you get with me. Expect the unexpected.
And it's probably going to be musical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's a new container over here I just found.
Mm-hmm. Sweet.
And I'm going to drop some stuff here. So I can go dive again.
Do I have to hit? I wonder if you have to pick open this box.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
I actually really don't know.
It's not doing anything.
Okay.
It just says mystery box, a mysterious package. Awesome. They have a good sense of humor, whoever did the graphic design. Dead X, because why not?
Because why not?
All right.
All right, I'm gonna have to go
Still
swim out and
extreme.
get some air and then go back down again.
Okay, well, I don't need all these buoys. Looks like I'm gonna go bowling. I'm gonna
Too
wee
many
bowl.
buoys.
Get off the buoy.
Oh, I can't.
Okay, it's settled down there. Good. Simmer down now. Maybe I should get a snack before. There's a sapling. What is that? Oh, it's a stump.
Are you guys like playing on creative mode or something like that, and that's why nothing attacks you or something?
No, we're playing on passive mode. This ship is so crooked that I can't go in the door.
It's like creative mode.
It's sort of creative mode, but it really isn't, because we can still die. We can still, like, things can still happen to us. It's just that the fish are friendly.
Fish are friends, not food.
That's right.
Well, I mean, we still eat them.
Man, I can't. It's so crooked. I can't go in there. All right. Well, there's more secrets there that I cannot get to.
Oh, there's a pile of rocks.
Oh, get that pile of rocks.
There's another pile of rocks. There's a bunch of pile of rocks.
That goblin shark, every time I see it, I feel like it's going to get me.
It's going to get you.
There's an eel. Another shark. Also, I think in passive mode, they don't bother you until you try to attack them. So we could still die from sharks if we were not.
Oh, let's try provoking them. Why not? Because why not?
You want to try to die from a shark?
Shark attack. Yeah, we haven't had Shark Week in a while, so.
Shark Week. Brought to you by National Geographic. Actually, I think it was Discovery Channel, wasn't it?
Yeah, their Discovery Channel.
Because it was Mike Rowe. He did all the narration. Bum. All right, so if I go and save. Oh, did you find my piles I left on the beach?
I did. They're pretty useless.
Did you relocate
No,
them?
I'm just kidding.
Thanks. Did you relocate them?
I found the one chest, so yes, I did. So, but I shall relocate the other things. Let's see. Oh, full of rocks. Hey, well, we got a box full of rocks.
We've got 2, actually.
Might be going on 3. Oh.
All right, I got the rest of the things on the beach, and I'm coming over. I think there's another place to dive, though, on this side that I saw. I'm going to save.
Thank you. Oh, it's night time.
I have another container I found, too.
Oh, good.
I don't know what's in it. Oh, a lashing, fluke, fishing spear.
Well, now it's empty.
You can fit those buoys in there. So funny. Oh, these should go into one of these.
Oh, that one's full now.
Okay. I'm going to save again. Should we wrap this up? Because it's 9:12.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Well, thanks everybody who joined us today. That was really nice. I know we had a bit of a hiatus there, but we should be back next week. In fact, next week we are talking about, one second, I will tell you guys. The divisive tongue.
Hmm.
The divisive tongue.
It's true.
That'll be good. Just because I want to give you guys the exact definition. Tending to cause disagreement or hostility between people.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you done over there? Shall I
One
save?
second.
Okay. He's going to be really organized, folks. You are so welcome for the stream, Michael. We're so glad you joined us.
All right. Let's save and sign off, and that's the way that the controller falls.
That's the way the controller falls. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Thanks. That's from all of us to you. Here at our home cooking kitchen, cooking up the gaming specials.
See ya.
See ya.
We're signing off.